I was laying around town, just spending my time, out of a job and not earning a dime, when a fella steps up and he says, I suppose that you're a bronc rider by the looks of your clothes.
Well, you figures me right, I'm a good one, I claim. Do you happen to have any bad ones to tame? He says, I got one, he's a bad one to buck. You're throwing good cowboys, he's had lots of luck.
He offers me 10 and he says, I'm your man. The bronc never lived that I cannot fan. The bronc never tried, boy, and never drew breath, that I cannot ride daily stars plumb to death.
Well, he says, get your saddle and I'll give you a chance. So we hop in the buckboard and drive to the ranch. And early next morning and right after Chuck, we step out to see if this outlaw can buck.
Well, down in the horse corral, standing alone, was an old caballo, strawberry roan. Had a little pin ears that touched at the tip. He had a big 44 brand upon his left hip.
He had spattering old legs and he had pigeon toes, little pig eyes and a big Roman nose. Ewe-necked and old with a long lower jaw. Well, I can tell with one eye he's a regular outlaw.
I got the blind on him with a terrible flat. I cinched on the saddle and I girded it tight. And then I stepped on him and I pulled down the blind. Look out, boys, he's gonna unwind. He bowed his old neck and I'll say he unwound. He seemed to quit living down there on the ground. Went up to the east and came down to the west, with me in the saddle just doing my best.
Well, he's sure a frog walker and he heaves a big sigh. He only likes the wings for to be on the fly. He turns his old belly right up to the sun. He sure is a sun-fishing son of a gun.
He's about the worst bronco I've seen on the range. He could turn on a nickel and give you some change. Came down on all fours, turned on his side. I don't see how I kept from losing my hide.
Well, I lost my stirrup and I lost my hat. I was pulling out of leather just blind as a bat.
With one phenomenal jump, he made a high dive and set me winding up there in the sky. I turned 40 flips and I come down to earth. Sat there cussing the day of his birth.
Well, I know that there's ponies that I cannot ride. Some of them living, they haven't all died.
But I bet you $10 there ain't no man alive who can stay on old Strawberry when he makes his high dive.
Yeah! This is only a test.
Well, I wish I had some shoes on my two bare feet. And it's getting kinda cold and he's painted on cut-off jeans. I hate the way this bikini top chafes. Do I really have to wear it all day?
Yeah, baby.
I hear you over there on your tailgate whistling, saying, hey girl, but you know I ain't listening. 'Cause I got a name, and to you it ain't pretty little thing. Honey, oh baby, it's driving me red, 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 red. Well, shaking my money maker ain't never made me a dime, and there ain't no sugar for you in this shaker of mine. Tell me one more time, you gotta get you some of that. Sure, I'll slide on over, but you're gonna get slapped. These days it ain't easy being that girl in a country song. How in the world did it go so wrong? Like all we're good for is looking good for you and your friends on the weekend, nothing more. We used to get a little respect, now we're lucky if we even get to climb up in your truck, keep our mouth shut and ride along, and be the girl in a country song. George Strait never did it this way back in the old days. Oh, yo, we ain't a cliche, that ain't no way to treat a lady like a girl in a country song. How in the world did it go so wrong? Like all we're good for is looking good for you and your friends on the weekend, nothing more. We used to get a little respect, now we're lucky if we even get to climb up in your truck, keep our mouth shut and ride along down some old dirt road we don't even wanna be on, and be the girl in a country song. I ain't your tan-leg Juliet. Can I put on some real clothes now? Oh no.
Way back up in the country, back in the hills, down in the hollers where the folks are real, living with the crazies and the old wildcats, sawed-off shotguns and coonskin caps. That's where I'm from, and I'm proud to say I'm from the country, and I like it that way. Everybody knows everybody, everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation, kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody, everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation, kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country and we like it that way. Everybody knows everybody, everybody calls you friend. You don't need an invitation, kick off your shoes, come on in. Yeah, we know how to work and we know how to play. We're from the country, we're from the country, we're from the country, and we like it that way.
the eagle's been flying slow, and the flag's been flying low, and a lot of people saying that America's fixing to fall. But speaking just for me and some people from Tennessee, we got a thing or two to tell you all. This lady may have stumbled, but she ain't never failed. And if the Russians don't believe that, they can all go straight to hell. We're gonna put her feet back on the paths of righteousness, and then God bless America again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again in America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. We're damn sure fooled you. We're walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would have happened again. From the Sound up in Long Island out to San Francisco Bay, and everything is in between them is our home. And we may have done a little bit of fighting amongst ourselves, but you outside people best leave us alone. Cause we'll all stick together, and you can take that to the bank. That's the cowboys and the hippies and the rebels and the Yanks. You just go and lay your hand on a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I think you're gonna finally understand. And you never did think that it ever would have happened again in America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. We damn sure fooled you. We're walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would have happened again. You never did think that it ever would have happened again in America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you. We're walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would have happened again.
Clothes scattered across the bedroom floor, soaking wet towel hanging on the door. Looks like a hurricane just came through. Her makeup covers up every inch of the countertop. She's slapping on a little bit of strawberry lip gloss. She's ready to ride. She my hot mess in a sundress, got my heart beating out of my chest. Country girl come to town, looking like a rock star. She got hazel eyes and a wild side, lighting up the room with a smoking little smile, burning up the night, turning them heads. She my little hot mess. When she gets to dancing to the band, them shoes gonna wind up in her hand, barefoot and grooving like nobody's watching. She gonna cut up and drink a little, play them boys like a bluegrass fiddle. Wherever the party's at, oh, she right there in the middle. She my hot mess in a sundress, got my heart beating out of my chest. Country girl come to town, looking like a rock star. She got hazel eyes and a wild side, lighting up the room with a smoking little smile, burning up the night, turning them heads. She my little hot mess. Every guy in here tonight wants to take her home.
But in the morning she gonna wake up with my t-shirt on. She my hot mess in a sundress, got my heart beating out of my chest. Country girl come to town, looking like a rock star, yeah. She got angel eyes and a wild side, lighting up the room with a smoking little smile.
You boys ever met a real country girl? Talking true blue, out in the woods, down home, country.
She's a hot little number in her pickup truck. Daddy Sweet Money done jacked it up. She's a party all-nighter from South Carolina, a bad mama jammer from down in Alabama. She's a raging Cajun lunatic from Brunswick, juicy Georgia peach with a thick southern drawl, sexy swinging walk. Brother, she's all country. Shoot, from her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Brother, she's country. Hill raising sugar when the sun goes down. Mama taught her how to rip up the town. Honey dripping honey from the holler in Kentucky, get you flipping kinda trippy like a Mississippi hippie. She's a Kansas princess, crazy mother trucker, undercover lover, thick southern drawl, sexy swinging walk. Brother, she's all country. Shoot, from her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Nothing but country. Big southern drawl, sexy swinging ball.
Oh, show them how a country girl does it one time now.
Cowboy boots to her down home roots, nothing but country. Yeah, 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 she's country. Shoot, from her cowboy boots to her down home roots, she's country. From the song she plays to the prayer she prays, that's the way she was born and raised. She ain't afraid to stay country. Yeah, she's nothing but country. She's all about the country. From the backwoods, she's a homegrown, down to the bone, she's country.
Working all week, it'd make a grown man cry, but nobody sat on a Saturday night. So throw some cheap sunglasses on your bloodshot eyes, 'cause nobody sat on a Saturday night. Some Johnny Cougar, some Southern Comfort, winners and losers, we got each other. The world looks better in neon lights, 'cause nobody sat on a Saturday night. That's right. Tell me your story and I'll tell you mine. Nobody sat on a Saturday night. I'll leave out the part where she said goodbye, 'cause nobody sat on a Saturday night. Hey, go, whoa, whoa, here we go, rock and roll, rodeo. So that on a Saturday night.